Hello, my name is Giles Matthey. I have previously played Gideon on Once Upon a Time, and I am working with FrConventions. I would say those two. So she's strong. She's like a strong lady in the show and in real life, and she's beautiful. Beautiful lady. Robbie, I would say this one. And I would say, who's this one? So that's an old man and football emoji, because he's ridiculously mature and he has old man tendencies for his age, and the football because he's not very good at FIFA. I reckon this one, because she was so kind. I mean, everyone was kind, but she was really nice, very approachable, and she had a lot of love because she was pregnant at the time. So yeah, she was wonderful and just very warming and very loving and just really nice to be around. I'd have to do two emojis. I would do this one, and I would do this one. Can you see those two? Scottish people, they have a very good sense of humor, I think. Yeah, so I would say those two. I would say these two, because she was a professional, like so good, really cool to watch her work, and she always had a dog on set. Her dog was always there, and such an adorable dog. I hope the dog's still around. But I remember her. I think it was a girl. I think quite old, the dog, but such a wonderful little doggy. I'm going to stop doing two now. Just an angel, just so sweet, nicest guy, lovely. Just, you know, growing up on Once Upon a Time like he did, he was just so sweet every single time you saw him. Was never stressed or just always so lovely. So yeah, I'd say that. A very pure guy, like a very sweet, pure-hearted guy. I would say that, which everyone will think the same of, and that. Just always in green, and really funny. Great sense of humor, and just a good laugh to be around. This, I would, this is a bit naughty. I would say this, because he is a Man United supporter, and we would, I support Chelsea, and we would always, you know, a lot of the time we would banter about United being worse or better than Chelsea, even though we know they're worse, but yeah. Also a very sweet guy and very open, and also had been on it for such a long time. He was a very calming influence, and always, like, if ever you had a question about the show or, you know, who does what, he was perfect. He was always there for any questions. So he was a very, very sweet guy as well. Josh Dallas. Well, I didn't have too many times on set, but it's got to be, I'll give him 2, but the times that we did share, honestly, I was so surprised about him. And maybe I was unfair to judge him before, like on maybe the first time I met him. But when we got to spend a little bit more time together, he was honestly one of the funniest people I've ever met. It was brilliant. I was shocked because he had a very English sense of humor, and he's very American. To look at him, you'd think he's like the typical American in a way, just like square jaw, very like perfect looking. I mean, he's Prince Charming, but like to think that he would have an English sentimentality in terms of his humor, I just never would have thought. But also not just similar, but incredible sense of humor. So I'm going to give him the dancing man and a laughing face, because I remember him dancing quite a bit. I don't know why. Ginnifer Goodwin. Well, I would say again that one. I would say just that one actually, because it makes sense why they're together in real life. So I would say funny, very, very funny, and didn't take herself too seriously, would have a laugh at herself, and about some of the scenes that we did, just ridiculous, you know, just at 5 a.m. in the woods in Canada with the snow up to her knees, and she's got a bow and arrow, and it was just very funny to be around her as well, and taking it seriously as well, which was very hard to do when she's so funny. But yes, so I'd say she was very funny as well.